Spoils of Conquest, with how they currently drop, are absolutely terribly designed for new players or anyone that has not spent an extra $40 on top of the $40 for Beyond Light. If you spent $10 to get access to the Season of the Hunt seasonal content, or $30 for the entire year's worth of seasonal content, that's a lot of money that you spent on Destiny. With Beyond Light, multiple raids were removed from the game. The Leviathan raid, the Eater of Worlds and Spire of Stars raid layers, and the Scourge of the Past raid were all sunset to reduce the size of Destiny. Across all of this removed content, there were 4 raid exotics that needed a new way to be earned. The Anarchy exotic grenade launcher, the Tarrabah exotic submachine gun, the Legend of Acrius exotic heavy shotgun, and the exotic Sparrow always on time all needed a new way to be earned for players that didn't get them before Beyond Light or started after Beyond Light dropped and never had a chance to get them. These exotics were added to a special kiosk along with all of the other exotics in the game that you can no longer earn. What makes these 4 different is that they require a new currency called Spoils of Conquest, which can only be earned from raiding. At the time of this video, and until they make any changes to the drop rates for Spoils of Conquest, it will take you 80 weeks. That's a year and a half of raiding to be able to get these all 4 exotics if you only have 1 character. Hi guys, I'm Legionless and this channel is about helping you enjoy your games more. If you want to enjoy your games more, subscribe to the channel so you can get recommended new Destiny content on the channel, like how to solo Lost Sectors so you can get the new Beyond Light exotics, and follow me on Twitter for more Destiny 2 information like this. Guys, I really have no idea how this slipped through into Beyond Light, but I guarantee more people are going to be talking about this as more new players start realizing just how terrible Spoils of Conquest currently are. As they stand now, they drop 3 at a time and only from raid encounters. If you're new to Destiny and only play a Titan, first of all, you can't even earn any Spoils of Conquest until the Deep Stone Crypt raid drops because you don't have access to the Last Wish or Garden of Salvation raids. If the new raid drops the same amount of spoils as Last Wish and Garden of Salvation each raid run, you'll only get 12 Spoils of Conquest per week. This assumes there's 4 encounters in the Deep Stone Crypt raid that gives spoils like there are in Last Wish and Garden. To get 1 exotic out of the 4 that require spoils to purchase, you need 240 Spoils of Conquest. If you only have the 1 character and only own Beyond Light, you can only get 12 Spoils of Conquest per week. That means you will need to complete 80 raids from start to finish. That means 80 weeks of time because you can only do 1 Deep Stone Crypt raid a week and get spoils from it because you can't get more if you rerun the raid again on your character that week. That means in about a year and a half from now, you'll finally have enough currency to purchase the last of the 4 exotics you're missing. 20 weeks from now, nearly 5 months, you'll finally have enough to purchase your first exotic. If you want to increase your earn rates, there's 2 ways to do it. You either make 2 more characters so you have 1 of each class, a Titan, a Hunter, and a Warlock. And the second way is you need to spend money. You need to spend $20 and purchase Forsaken to get the Last Wish raid, and another $20 for Shadowkeep to get the Garden of Salvation raid. Sure, you'll get more content from the $40 on both expansions than just more Spoils of Conquest from the 2 raids, but there's absolutely no way to increase your earn rate without having to spend cash once you're at the 3 character limit. You're completely limited to the amount you can get each week because you get spoils from each raid encounter on your character that week, and then no more if you rerun any raid encounter you already did until the next weekly reset. If you have access to Last Wish, Garden of Salvation, and Deep Stone Crypt, it's still gonna take a long time to get these exotics. If you have 1 character but access to all 3 raids, it'll take you 27 weeks of raiding 9 times a week to get just these 4 exotics. If you have 2 characters, it's now 14 weeks, and if you have 3 characters, it's 9 weeks. Remember, this is raiding 9 times a week doing every single encounter of the raid from start to finish each time. If you miss a raid, if you take a week off, if you do anything that slows this down for you, you're gonna have to make up that time later. There's only 2 asterisks next to this that can slightly improve how unbelievably this oversight is. 1, there's a small chance that you'll be able to rerun the Deep Stone Crypt more than once a week per character, so you can keep getting more Spoils of Conquest. I say this hoping, with everything I have, being beyond overly optimistic that this is the case, because Bungie doesn't have the track record to give me perfect confidence that this will be the case. They tested out being able to rerun raids over and over and keep getting drops right before Beyond Light with the raids and raid layers that got sunset. The latest dungeon, Prophecy, let you rerun the dungeon for drops also, but it just wouldn't surprise me at this point for Spoils of Conquest to just be completely overlooked. Even if the Deep Stone Crypt has the ability to rerun the raid for more drops, I'm sure that for some unknown reason, you won't be able to get more spoils after you complete the raid on your character for the week. For all of you that have played a lot of Destiny, have seen Bungie do some of the most questionable things over the years, you know you wouldn't be surprised by this at all either. The second asterisk is that when the Vault of Glass raid returns sometime in 2021, that'll be another raid for Beyond Light only players to get more Spoils of Conquest. Of course, if Vault of Glass comes back in Season 14, which should be scheduled to come out about 6 months from now, you'll be almost finished with your 27-week Deep Stone Crypt sentence if you run that raid every week on all 3 of your characters. For players out there completely new to Beyond Light and haven't played Destiny before, please do not go out and spend $40 on Forsaken and Shadowkeep because of this. If you want to for the extra content to play, go ahead, even though some of it is 2 years old at this point, and the only gear you'll be able to use in current content are raid drops. Spread this video around. Get other content creators talking about this, because this is something that really needs to be looked at. Make a Hunter, a Warlock, and a Titan this week. Try and get them raid ready in the next week or 2, and then start running the Deep Stone Crypt each week on all 3 characters. 7 weeks from whenever you start, you'll have enough Spoils of Conquest to purchase 1 exotic. Purchase the Anarchy exotic grenade launcher and forget about the other 3 until Bungie does something about this earn rate. Tarrabah isn't worth 7 weeks of your time, Acrius isn't worth that much more than Tarrabah, and the always on time exotic sparrow is only a little more special than any other sparrow in the game once it gets its glitch fixed. Again, please share this video with everyone you know, because we really need to start talking about this and get a confirmation from Bungie that you'll be able to rerun raids and get more Spoils of Conquest than the current weekly limit. If you want to enjoy your games more, subscribe to the channel and follow me on Twitter for more Destiny information like this. Like this video to help me out and to spread the word about this to more people so we can make a change. Thanks for watching.